Welcome to Asian Star Trend. Our channel updates hot news about Asia's most popular stars. Please subscribe and comment to help us update better videos when true love becomes reality. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's fairy tale romance captivates millions in a world dominated by spotlight and spectacle. Authentic emotions often get buried beneath curated images and calculated moves. But every now and then, a story breaks through the noise, a story that reminds us of what it means to truly feel. At Asian Star Trend, we believe in stories that do more than entertain, they awaken something within us. And this week, it's the love story between Yulong and the young, radiant Yang Mie Mie that has stirred hearts across the continent. What began as a quiet connection behind the scenes soon grew into something undeniable. Yulong's recent interview revealed a side of him rarely seen: vulnerable, sincere, and deeply moved. "It wasn't one dramatic moment," he said, "but the way she laughs, the way she listens, that's when I knew their romance, once whispered about in fan forums and speculated upon in media headlines, has now taken a tender, unmistakable shape." But what makes this story truly resonate isn't the fame, the beauty, or even the age gap intrigue. It's the humanity. The small moments. The unspoken understanding. For viewers, this is more than celebrity gossip. It's a reminder that even in an industry built on illusion, real love can still bloom. And perhaps, just perhaps, the fairy tales we've stopped believing in are closer to reality than we think. Stay with us at Asian Star Trend, where we don't just report stories, we uncover the heart behind them, the unscripted chemistry behind the phenomenon. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's story beyond the screen. Get ready to dive into a story so compelling, you won't just watch, it'll stay with you. Before hashtags trended and slow-motion edits went viral, Yulong and Yang Mie Mie were simply co-stars, two rising names sharing a set under harsh studio lights and tighter production schedules. But something intangible sparked during their first scene together, an electric stillness, as if the universe paused to take notice. Their short drama, "The Domineering President Loves Me," Zhong Tong Huang Haori Wo, exploded across platforms, pulling in millions of views and climbing trend charts overnight. The premise was familiar: a cold, powerful CEO and his chaotic, lovable love interest. But what made it unforgettable was them Yulong's intense gaze, Mie Mie's spontaneous energy. The contrast ignited the screen. Each moment crackled with real emotion, and fans weren't just watching characters fall in love. They were witnessing something more authentic, more alive, and the internet responded. Every glance was dissected, every touch replayed in fan edits. Off-screen, rumors swirled. Was it just brilliant acting, or was a real connection unfolding behind the curtain? The truth may be subtle, but the magic was unmistakable. In a world of scripted drama, sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones no one plans. This wasn't just another romance drama. It was the beginning of a phenomenon, and maybe a real-life love story in the making, a love hidden in plain sight. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's silent bond beneath the spotlight. While audiences were captivated by the fiery chemistry on screen, those behind the scenes saw something even more intriguing: an unspoken connection between Yulong and the young Yang Mie Mie that couldn't be faked. Cast and crew whispered about the glances, the quiet understanding, the magnetic pull between them. Yet, both stars remained remarkably professional, keeping emotions under wraps and dedicating themselves to their roles, or so it seemed. What fans didn't know was that Yulong had fallen for her the moment they met. It wasn't a dramatic revelation, but a slow, unmistakable realization, drawn in by her smile, her quiet strength, and the way she lit up even the dullest corners of a long filming day. But love, especially in the entertainment world, is rarely simple. With cameras constantly watching and an age gap that some might scrutinize, Yulong made a choice: to stay close, but silent. No declarations, no pressure, just presence. Just support. Years later, he would reveal that even he didn't realize how much those small acts of care, passing her water between takes, offering her shade in the heat, listening when no one else did, would come to mean to her. Their story isn't one of tabloid headlines or viral confessions. It's a quiet, deeply human love. The kind that grows not through grand gestures, but in the stillness between scenes, in laughter shared off camera, and in feelings too real for words. From script to soulmate, How Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's quiet love story became a cultural touchstone. He didn't need grand gestures to show he cared. A shared umbrella on rainy days, a steaming cup of tea after an exhausting shoot, a quiet word when she was near tears. These were the moments that built a silent world of trust between Yulong and the young Yang Mie Mie. In an industry that moved too fast to feel, he made her feel seen. Everything changed during that scene. The now iconic proposal from the domineering president loves me. His voice trembled. Her eyes filled with tears. The crew held their breath, and in that unscripted instant, everyone knew, this wasn't acting. This was real. Fans erupted. "You can't fake that," they said. Social media became a detective board. Matching rings, familiar backgrounds, sly smiles and live streams. Speculation soared. And then, on a blazing July afternoon, Yulong and Mie Mie dropped a bombshell, a photo of their hands intertwined with a caption, "From the script to my heart." The internet broke. Hashtags trended. Congratulations flooded in. In a sea of superficial headlines, their love it differently honest, grounded, and deeply human. Facing fame's harsh spotlight, they stood united. No flashy PR, no fabricated drama. Just support, loyalty, and handwritten notes tucked between scripts. Their love story didn't just warm hearts, it changed the game. The Yulong and Yang Mie Mie effect became a movement, ushering in a new era of authenticity in China's short drama world. And when Yulong proposed again off-screen, this time, with a real ring and real friends, he wasn't a character anymore. He was a man in love, promising a future. Their story reminded everyone watching, real love may not be perfect, but it is patient, powerful, and worth believing in. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie, a modern love story that redefines stardom. No fairy tale is without its shadows. As Yulong and Yang Mie Mie's love bloomed under the public gaze, rumors swirled. Was it genuine affection, or just a well-played PR move? But instead of issuing statements or clapping back at critics, they let their actions speak. Their unwavering support for each other, both in private and in public, silenced the noise. Together, they proved that love grounded in mutual respect, patience, and quiet loyalty can weather any storm. Despite an avalanche of offers, film deals, luxury endorsements, global campaigns, they chose quality over quantity. Every project carried purpose. Whether it was partnering with charities, supporting mental health causes, or promoting empathy in a polarized industry, Yulong and Mie Mie became more than just stars. They became role models, and perhaps that's the greatest lesson of all. True love doesn't need the loudest applause or the brightest spotlight. It grows in the silent gestures, the everyday loyalty, and the choice to stand by each other again and again. Today, even as their fame soars, they remain touchingly grounded. Live streams, casual chats with fans, behind-the-scenes giggles, they invite the world into their story with rare sincerity. Will the next chapter bring a new drama? A wedding? A slice of life reality show? We don't know. But we do know this, the world is watching with full hearts. Yulong and Yang Mie Mie have already become icons of modern romance, not for their fame, but for their authenticity. Thanks for following Asian Star Trend. Has their story inspired you? Tell us below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that move, inspire, and remind us that love, in its purest form, is always worth believing in. Comment. Subscribe. Stay with Asian Star Trend, because every great love deserves its moment to shine.